Why is a Milky Way galaxy that ought to be filled with spacecraft so silent? This question has troubled many scientists. The Nobel Prize-winning physicist Enrico Fermi once asked, "Where is everybody?" This question constitutes the foundation of the famous Fermi paradox. In order to explain this paradox, scientists have proposed various hypotheses. The following are several principal explanations. The first hypothesis is that extraterrestrials do not exist at all, meaning that the fundamental premise of the Fermi paradoxic Copernican principle of mediocrity is incorrect, and that humanity is the only civilization in the universe. Although the number of planets in the universe suitable for life exceeds by hundreds of times the number of grains of sand on Earth, the emergence of life may still be merely a random event. Earth may be the uniquely special planet in the universe. The second hypothesis is the zoo hypothesis, which proposes that extraterrestrials have in fact discovered humanity long ago but deliberately avoid contact with us. Just as humans observe animals in a zoo, Earth may be only one of countless research subjects for them. Furthermore, the disparity in levels of civilization may be immense. Just as humans do not attempt to communicate with a colony of ants by the roadside, more advanced extraterrestrial civilizations may regard humanity as a relatively primitive species, and refraining from disturbing or harming us may represent the greatest expression of goodwill. The third hypothesis concerns the limitation of distance. Our universe is indeed extraordinarily vast. Suppose that within the Milky Way there exist 100,000 planets with intelligent life. If they were distributed evenly, the distance between the two nearest planets would still be approximately 5,000 light. This implies that even if lightspeed travel were technologically achievable, it would require 5,000 years to reach the nearest planet. The cost of exploring such a distant world would be enormous. Therefore, even if some civilizations are willing to undertake the risk of exploration, the time required for them to reach Earth could be effectively indefinite. Human civilization has existed for only about 10,000 years, or approximately 200,000 years if counted from the emergence of Homo sapiens, a fleeting moment on the cosmic time. Consequently, the fact that we have not detected extraterrestrial traces within such a brief period is entirely unsurprising. Perhaps they are already on their way to Earth. The fourth hypothesis is the Great Filter. According to this hypothesis, civilizations in the universe inevitably encounter insurmountable barriers at certain stages of the filter that prevents further advancement. Economist Robin Hanson, who proposed this theory, divided the filter into 9 stages. The first stage is the origin of life, an event of extremely low probability. To this day, the origin of life on Earth remains an unresolved mystery, and not every planet suitable for life necessarily gives rise to it. Even if a planet is fortunate enough to develop life, the evolution toward intelligent life must pass through multiple layers of selection. Biological evolution does not always proceed from lower to higher forms. For example, 99% of the species that have ever existed on Earth are now extinct, and the vast majority of present-day organisms are still single-celled microorganisms. The emergence of humanity is the result of a chain of contingent events. Although humanity may have passed the first 8 filters, we still face numerous challenges in becoming an interplanetary civilization. These challenges include climate change, geological transformations of Earth, threats from gamma-ray bursts, supernova explosions, asteroid impacts, and human-induced dangers such as war, superviruses, or biological catastrophes. Moreover, the development of artificial intelligence and gene editing technologies, if left uncontrolled, could also lead to scenarios of human extinction, as depicted in science fiction. Intelligent machines or genetically modified humans could become direct threats to the survival of humanity. In addition, the continued growth of science and technology is not guaranteed.